Good day. My name is TimDomenico. My full name of birth was Timothy Allen Domenico. My nickname has always been Tim, or as my dad called me until he died at age 89, Timmy. Today's date is August 30th, 2015. I was born on March 15th, 1956. If you do the math, I'm 59 years old. My father's name is Alphonse Christopher Domenico. He was born in Colorado in 1906. My mother's name was Barbara Armstrong at birth. She was born in 1920 in Kansas City, Kansas. My siblings are oldest to youngest, Samuel Christopher, William Frank, Louis Bernard, Mary Elizabeth, then myself, then Anthony James, Barbara Ann, and Norman John. I was previously married twice, once to Christina Brackeen and once to Beth Kirkstraw. Both marriages ended in divorce, which proved to me I'm the kind of person that shouldn't be married, and I'm sure both my exes would agree. I have the following children: James Alphonse Domenico and Matthew Dale Domenico, born to my first wife, and Jared Paul Domenico, born to Marcel Hyman, with whom I had a 3-year relationship with. My current occupation is retired/disabled from a car accident where I was riding my bike and got hit by a car running a stop sign. Other occupations I had are everything from dishwasher in a restaurant to commercial pilot on airline class aircraft, a commercial driver, and many mostly wonderful jobs in between. This has included working as a writer, a photographer, and really too many more occupations than I could list. To date, my favorite job was traveling to fly and writing about both, something I had wanted to do since childhood. On one of these many adventures, I found myself in New Zealand making a commercial for Pepsi for their product Mountain Dew. This was after making a commercial in Hawaii for Hollywood Cigarettes, a product out of Brazil. One of my favorite stories about my writing career is meeting by mail Richard Bach, a pilot and writer I had admired since childhood. My education: I went to Forest Grade School in Denver. I went to Kepner Middle School in Denver. I went to Lincoln High School, but dropped out in the first year and got married because my girlfriend was pregnant. I graduated high school by getting a GED in 1975, which is General Education Diploma. It's high school equivalency. Further education: I went to Metro State College in Denver for 11 years off and on, part-time and full-time, and I finally graduated with a Bachelor's of Science degree in Management Science. Section 4. My interests in life have been numerous over the years. From running my own computer company to flying airplanes and driving buses, I've always had an interesting life that excited me just to wake up every morning. On a recreational basis, I have flown hang gliders, paragliders, sailplanes, private planes, multi-engine planes, and done a fair amount of technical rock climbing with my brother Tony. The most significant thing I've seen in my life is how the price of computing has reduced to the point that you can get a full-functioning smartphone that has more computing power than the first computers, and you can buy this smartphone for under $10. This when minimum wage is about $8 an hour. Also, computer memory, which used to be prohibited to the point that at one time it was hundreds of dollars to add a megabyte of memory to a computer, and now you can get a 128 gigabyte memory card for $12 off eBay. Then there's eBay. Nearly anything you are shopping for, new or used, appears on eBay, even cars. The most powerful features is the ability to see what people are paying for particular products, new or used. I have bought $200 cell phones on eBay for just $22. I've been ordering things from China for as little as 99 cents, and that includes delivery by mail. The Apollo program. I watched the first man walk on the moon on broadcast television. One of the highlights of my life was one night meeting Wally Schirra, one of the original 7 astronauts. I watched the 9/11 attacks, including watching live TV on the airliner flown into the second tower. I remember everyone having a house phone to everyone having a cell phone or two. You can even get them for free now if you are low income. Nuclear power has never proven to be so great because of the need to get rid of nuclear waste, which hasn't been figured out yet. The most important life lesson I have learned is that every day you can make the world a better place to live or someplace not so great. Select your day-to-day choices carefully. I'm a car fanatic and have owned about 50 vehicles, everything from a highly modified Porsche to 2 buses, one an inner-city bus that I lived in for almost a year. My first car was a classic 1957 Chevrolet Bel Air. It was a 4-door sedan that had been painted by brush before I bought it. I've lived on 3 different sailboats and enjoyed living on each more than I can describe here. I've owned several vehicles with auxiliary solar power systems. I actually ran a home cooling system once with a solar-powered cooler. I lived in one for 2 years and saved enough money driving a bus to pay cash for my final home that I live in now. My prediction for the future is that one day a team will figure out how to stop global warming, and there is a light about 1,000 years from now where man will stop fighting wars.